Hi everyone, it's June 18th, garden update time. Here we have the string beans and kale. Everything's growing excellent. I should start seeing some string beans popping up very soon, probably within 2 weeks, maybe less than that. Kale is growing excellent. And they are just outstanding. Strawberries are starting to wind down a little bit. There's still thousands of strawberries in here that I haven't picked. So it is what it is. Better have a lot than none. And keep on going down this way. This is all the cauliflower. They're starting to really explode. Everything in this garden is growing outstanding this year. I'm even weeding a little bit. The weeds are, this is I think the best I ever had, the less weeds in this garden. But you gotta keep on chopping and working them out and trying to get rid of them. The asparagus I just let go. It's those ferns up to the top. If I cut them down just with a lawnmower, they will come back up. This row, that's the row of potatoes. So of course they grow on the ground, and so a couple of weeks, like over a month at least, we'll pull one out and see what we got under there. String beans are going up the trellis. It's gonna be a little while, about another month, and we'll start seeing some cucumbers popping up. Let me see what I got here. This is going to be a line of beets. I got to thin them out. So that's what beets look like when they pop out of the ground. So you have them too close, you're not going to grow anything. So I really got to get on my hands and knees and thin those out. Now, my tomato cages never came in the mail. I always had stakes and everything. This year I started, you know what, let me get cages. I always wanted to get cages, and they said they'll be in by this Friday. Hopefully they don't get too sick this year, because once you get tomato diseases, they come up from the soil. And there's a long line of string beans that goes all the way in the back over there. Right next to it to the left is radishes. They should be ready in about 2 weeks. Again, I planted these things so close together. We'll see what pops up. I really don't care what pops up. I just like growing and see what happens. You know, everything's a science experiment when you do gardens. I finally found my carrots. You know, like I said in previous, I never had success growing because of weeds, but I finally found a line of carrots. That's right there. So there should be over 2,000 carrots in this garden. We'll find out what happens when I pull them out in a couple of weeks. But I got a lot of weeding, but at least I found out where the line of carrots in that mess is. Keep on going here. The string beans are going to be excellent. Now, I guess I mixed up a package or whatever, but I have cucumbers here, so I'm just going to go in the ground, and zucchini. So they're really starting to flower. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how much I can produce. These are just some other hot peppers I just planted. That's all jalapenos. That's the watermelon. See, they're starting to sprout out. So these are their bigger watermelons. Zucchini plants are going nuts. This has me so excited. I don't know if you can really tell the size of these plants, but they are humongous. So give it another week. There's no chance I'm going to be able to weed in there in each section. So after this weekend, it is what it is. And that's what part of the plan was, getting the zucchini between the tomatoes so I don't have to weed. And so far, so good. And all the plants are grow. This is amazing. I don't know if you can really tell the size of these zucchini plants. Now we just got to try to keep the squash spores out. All these are all the hot peppers. They're jalapenos, serranos, habaneros. I love habaneros in the salsa. Now that is all radishes, which are planted way too close together. Again, I really don't care what happens. What I pull out, I could just be pulling out. No radishes at all, just leaf. So, again, I got to get down to hands and knees and try to pluck a couple out here and there and see what I could grow. Keep on, take it to the back. Those are more of the jalapenos. Okay, here's the back garden. Show you around here. So these are all the bell peppers. Plants are starting to grow a lot in the last week, and they should really grow a lot with the whole weeks of rain. Is that an eggplant? You know what I've been finding out in the garden, I've been getting these black flies. And let me see if I can find one. And they eat holes right in there. See that black thing? They tear holes right in the plants. So the eggplant are growing really well. More zucchinis. Oh, I can show you something. See, when you have borers in a garden, this is what could happen to a plant. See how that just completely collapsed? It's probably because a borer got in there and the whole plant could be shot. I don't remember why that top one's gone. I don't think I had any animals back because nothing else is eating. Again, I'm extremely happy about the weed situation here. It's very minimal. So there's all my red bell peppers. I planted some more eggplant on the outside. So we go like that. Here I put another cucumbers in here. There's the other trellis. Oh, here's another line of string beans. I'm going to grow some more basil. When you have herbs and stuff, you want a dry area, and this is the driest area I could find. So here's some basil, some cilantro, and some parsley. I will grow a lot more basil. I love basil. Here's all the tomatoes and zucchinis. Oh, I almost stepped on a couple. These are more beets. Again, I gotta thin those out. I would say there's a couple thousand beets in here, probably about 2,000. Thin those out and see what I could get. See, this is what the tomato plants are just so nice. Hopefully those cages come and they can stay upright. If they're upright, the plant will be fine. I just gotta pluck from the bottom up. So we'll see. See that black fly? See what happens to the leaves? There's more radishes in the center there. see, that's way too close together. So, like I said, we plug away. Oh, look at that, more stream beans. These came up within a day. Oh, I know you can't really see, that's terrible. But growing awesome. And see how I have my cucumbers and they just grow straight up. Just got to keep on moving and maneuver them a little bit. I think next time I do this video, they'll be at least halfway up the trellis. There's some more eggplant. I planted more carrots over here on the outside, and they should start coming up. They're not coming up yet. But I'm gonna there'll be more carrots there. I eat carrots every day at work, so we'll see what comes up. I mean, look at this plant. Lots of flowers. Anybody want some flowers? Come on over. And the rest of it is zucchinis. So that's an update from my garden. Everyone take care. Have a good day. Bye.